What's up, pretty cutie with that booty? What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and today we're talking about muscle memory and your subconscious when it comes to eating raw. So, this is something that's really, really cool just to be aware of whether you want to go raw or not. And that is your subconscious mind is running the show 95% of the time. So, knowing that, you need to know that even though consciously you want to go raw, like 95% of your daily actions are going to be done subconsciously. So it requires you to break that habit because the truth is that you're in the habit of eating certain foods. You're in the habit of drinking coffee. And so what I help my clients do, what I teach my clients how to do is how to make it very, very hard to give in to your bad habits and how to make it very, very easy to go raw. And so today I'm going to tell you some ways. Okay. One of the best ways to make it easy to go raw and stop that subconscious habit of eating unhealthy food, junk food, when you get bored, when you get stressed, when you get tired late at night, when you're starving, when you're busy, when you're whatever. One of the best ways is to make the convenient choice the healthy one. And so and this is how you do it. Okay. It's very simple stuff, but you know, what's easy to do is also easy not to do. Okay. So when I get home with my produce, it takes 10 extra minutes. I wash everything. I wash everything and I don't give a fucking fruit. I don't give a fruit if anybody comments and tells me you shouldn't wash things because then they'll go bad sooner. You're going to go bad sooner if you don't wash things because you're going to eat unhealthy food, boo boo. You are drowning and worried about your swimming technique. You understand me? Chill, motherfucker, okay? I've been doing this too long. Okay, so that's number one. Wash everything, like everything, all the greens, all the fruit, wash everything. All right. Number two, you want to buy more than you think you're going to eat because you can always refrigerate it or freeze it. If you put fruit in the refrigerator, when it's ripe, it'll last up to 5 more days, which is amazing. Or maybe 5 to 7 days, depending on the fruit. Okay, number two is you want to have way more bananas in your freezer than anyone should ever. Like you want to have seriously, you want to have at least 40 backup frozen bananas. Some of you guys are like, oh, like that's your face right now. Yeah, 40. Yeah, because what? A smoothie bowl is like 6 bananas. So like I don't really do math too well, but that's like what, like 5 days worth of bananas or something? Maybe like 8 days. 8 times 5 is 40. 7 days. It's not a lot of bananas. It's not a lot of bananas for a growing monkey or a growing raw vegan. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a lot of bananas. So get at all times. I know. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's a full time fucking job to be raw. You know why? Because the reason your health has suffered in the past is because you haven't prioritized it. So, yeah, in the beginning, learning how to be raw is a full time job. That's why there's people like me making a living on the internet coaching people how to do this shit. Because you think any fucking one of us knew how to do this shit? I didn't fucking know what the fuck I was doing. I wish I would have had a course like mine, link below. I fucking wish because I was on my own. And I told you many times, I fucked myself up. And if you take my course, you'll learn how. But like I told you, I fucked up my teeth. I fucked up my I was bloated so much. I didn't do I fucking know what the fuck I was doing. I was eating just so much gourmet stuff, the dry, dehydrated shit. I was dry and dehydrated, okay? And no wonder I was single. Yeah. So anyway, I just didn't know what the fruit I was doing, and I now do know what works for me. And what works for me works for most people. Now, if what now the issue is that sometimes people don't really want to go raw. You just want to lose weight. And in that case, I'm going to hopefully inspire you in the next few episodes to really start to care about yourself and not just your weight, not just how you look, but how you feel. Because if you could lose weight, I mean, they lost weight at Auschwitz. Like, you think that is fucking the goal? Was your goal to be in Auschwitz? Okay, you could lose 20 pounds by cutting off your arm. Is that a good goal to have? No. So, what I'm trying to say is you really, really do want to feel good and look good. You don't want just one or the other. You don't want to feel good and look like shit. You don't want to look good and feel like shit. So, what I'm trying to tell you is the tips and tricks that work for everyone if they really want to be healthy and look good and feel good. So, 40 bananas at all times in your motherfucking freezer. How do you do that? Every time you buy bananas, every time you go shopping, you buy fucking bananas. You buy bananas. You buy a case of bananas every 2 weeks. You have 80 bananas in the freezer. Perfect. Your family and friends can't fucking put shit in there. There's going to be too many bananas. Make it hard for them like they've made it hard for you. How about that? Stick it to them. Okay, I know some raw vegans that have their own fridge and freezer. They're like fucking millionaires, apparently. And I was like, damn, I wish I could have done that. But make it hard to eat the bad stuff and make it easy to eat the healthy stuff. Another thing that I did is I hid all my family's crappy food up in the closet, okay? And I hid their stuff in the fridge. In the back of the fridge, I used to put foil on it. I used to wrap their ice creams in foil, wrap everything in foil. And so whenever I opened up the fridge, I saw fruit and vegetables. Open up the freezer, I saw fruit and vegetables. Your subconscious is immediately, if you see the chocolate or the cookies, your subconscious is going to be like, and then 2 seconds later, what the fuck? Raise your hand if you've done that. I know. Me too. And don't get me, and if you get like high and shit, forget it. Like if you want some type of fucking influence, drugs or whatever, you fucked. Don't even try to go raw. Like get off of that shit first. Because you just can't make decisions that are conscious when you're doing that. I don't really know, because I've never been high or drunk personally, because I just am better than you. I'm not better than you. The reason is because I have an addictive personality and I grew up around like drug addicts and alcoholics, and I didn't want to be that. I wanted to be something different. I wanted to make it out of the bad neighborhood where I was raised, and I wanted to just I wanted to have a different life, and I knew that the only way was to work really hard and not become addicted to those things. But unfortunately, I have an addictive personality, and so I gravitated towards food addiction. And so that's what I do now. I get to work with women who have a food addiction, who are just like me. And if you join the course, you're going to meet other women that are just like you. And at the end of the course, it's so fucking beautiful. I get to pair up. I can't believe this is my like job. I want to cry thinking about it. I get to pair up two beautiful fruity cuties that would have never met before, okay, ever. And I get to pair them up for life, and they're your accountability partner for life, and they become your best friend. And I know fruity cuties that they like go on vacation together. They are literally friends for life that come from the course. And you're there for each other and you help each other. When you have a craving, you call your accountability partner. In the course, you call me. But after the course, you call them. Because, listen, I'm busy now. I'm filming video. Listen, I can't be your accountability partner forever now. For 6 weeks, yes. But after the 6 weeks, I'm pairing you up with your own boo-boo. And you can always call me for other things. But if you need help talking yourself out of eating something, you call your accountability partner and they got you, boo. And I've heard such amazing stories. One of my favorites of all time. I mean, there's so many. But I love Jen and Verena. Shout out. Verena lives in, I think, Australia or Austria. And Jen lives in Seattle. And I love that couple because I love that pairing because they would have never met and they love each other. Another one is Diana and Salima. And Salima lives in Cali. Diana lives in PA. And they are just soul sisters from another mister. And I love them together so much because they really help each other. And I try my very best to pair you. And if anybody's taken my course, leave it down below if you still talk to your accountability partner at least once a week or once a day or once an hour or once a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like I know my accountability partner, I talk to her like all the time, like every second of every day. It's Awa. It's my roommate. So like, yeah, I can't wait to talk to her. And she is my accountability partner with my life and not with raw foods, but at this stage I don't need one. You won't always need accountability with raw foods. You will need accountability with the next thing you're going to conquer. Because once you get in the habit of eating raw, it will become easier. Your subconscious is not in the habit So I don't care what that other 5% wants. The 95% doesn't give a shit. It's in the habit of doing certain things. And the reason you brush your teeth is because you're in the habit of doing it. It's not something new. If you don't floss, you're probably not going to like floss every night if you don't currently have a habit of flossing. Like me, I have a habit of flossing and using the water pick and brushing my teeth. So that's what I do every night. But in the beginning, I would skip sometimes because I wasn't used to it. Same thing with the raw food diet. In the beginning, you're going to eat something that's, oh, I love my fruity cuties because they help me understand like we're all the same. They are just like me. So like someone recently had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay, I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are. She had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and she had grapes and she had fruit in the house, but she like had a really stressful day and she came home and she ate that. And we were talking about it and she was like, it was just a habit of eating bread, of eating making peanut butter and jelly when you're stressed. It's just a habit. And she's not bad or stupid. She's just in the habit. So the truth is that you don't have a food addiction. You're just in the habit of using food to deal with stress. And so my final thing that I want to say is to cure your food addiction and to release it, I need you to write down a list of 5 to 10 things that you could do literally for free, anytime, anywhere, that can help you deal with stress instead of eating. If you're hungry, I want you to eat. I want you to eat as much fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds as you like. But if you're not hungry, I want you to, or if you're really stressed, I want you to eat fruit and vegetables, nuts or seeds, and then I want you to do one of the things on your list. So maybe it's go for a 5-minute walk, or maybe it's call your accountability partner or your friend. And if you'd like an accountability partner, click the link below. I have a special sale going on for the Food Addiction Freedom course, so check that out. Okay, there's many, many things that I learned to do instead of eating to deal with my stress. I still eat as much as I want, as much as I care for, but it's just from fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds. Okay. I got into the habit and now it's so fucking easy that I'm like, oh my God, how do people have time to cook? I can't imagine. Instead of cooking, I'm writing books and running retreats and I got something itching me here. I don't know what it is. My hair, maybe. I don't know. Instead of cooking, instead of being obsessed with my weight, instead of researching how to lose fucking 25 pounds in 25 days, I'm living my fucking dream life. I'm doing my own retreats now, writing all these books, doing my audiobook. What else am I doing here? Oh, working on my next course. I'm excited. It's going to be a course for women and men. What else do I do? I don't even know what I do anymore. What was I doing recently? Oh, all my books. Yeah. No, there's something else. But anyway, oh, designing. I have these shirts and I'm designing new flip-flops and water bottles and all these things. I'm doing a lot. Okay, I don't have to tell you. But that's it. That's the video for today. I hope some of this made sense or some of this was helpful at all. I really, really want you to know that it is possible. And the reason I wrote this book, The Healing Powers of a Raw Vegan Diet, is to help prove to you what is possible. So now I'm going to open up my book to a page and I'm going to read someone's story. Hold on, my foot is asleep officially. Ah, whew, okay, sorry about that. So here we go. I opened up the page to my beautiful fruity cutie, Barbie. I love her so much, and she took the first food addiction freedom course. How cool was that? Long time ago, years ago. Here we go. Eating raw ruined me for cooked. That's the title of her testimonial. Here I was, perfectly happy eating a cooked, whole food, plant-based diet with no sugar, salt, or oil. SOS free, baby. And my health was great. Then I broke my kneecap and had surgery and was trying to get my range of motion back. A friend suggested that a raw food diet might help reduce the swelling, so I tried it and felt amazing. And indeed, I got all of my range of motion back and I healed completely. And now whenever I try to eat cooked food, it tastes very bland unless it's loaded with salt, sugar, or oil. And it makes me tired and my face and my eyes get really puffy and I feel like crap. So now I'm doomed to eat raw and enjoy the most delicious food on earth and feel great and energetic and happy. Smiley face. Beware. If you go raw, you will never be able to return to your previous diet and be happy about it. Oh, I love this so much about the raw food diet. Like I thought the food was delicious when I was eating regular food, Chinese food and regular food, but like The raw food is so much more delicious, and especially because it doesn't come with guilt and excess weight and acne and back pain and headaches and constipation and farts. Stinky fucking farts. I'm telling you right now, I don't know what my future holds as far as like my partner, if I ever like get in a relationship again, but I'm not gonna be able to really live with somebody who's farting and it's really stinky. That yeah, it's just it's gross. And when if you poop and it smells, I don't know that is gross. You're definitely gonna need your own bathroom, and every time you want to fart, you're gonna have to leave the room, like the bedroom. You're gonna have to go outside because I cannot deal with the smells that come out of certain people. Raw food is fart, but it smells like roses. So I don't know how y'all fucking put up with that shit. Literally, the shit in your colon. Beware, if you go raw, you will never be able to return. I should have said the farts smell like watermelon. That would have been funnier next time. Okay, maybe you'll return to it due to societal pressures and addiction, but you will remember how great it is to be raw and wish you could reclaim that feeling. There's only one way. Love Barbie. Raw vegan Barbie _1. Sounds like a cult. Um, the best cult ever, because it's the cult that will fucking keep on giving. Let me tell you something right now. The raw food diet is the only way to eat if you really want to feel good, look good, and listen, I'm not bragging, but I'm going to brag for a second. I'm almost 40. Do I look almost 40? Well, let me fix the lighting. Hold on. Hold on one second now. Let's get a little bit better lighting here. Yeah, maybe that's better. I don't know. I don't look 40. 39 and a half maybe, but I don't look no damn 30. Okay? The veneers help, I know. But yeah, so I'd recommend it just so you could look better. I'm sorry. You don't need to look better, but like don't you want to? I'm just saying I want to, and that's why I stay raw because I fucking know with every fucking watermelon that I've ever eaten, I put my whole life and every watermelon on this planet on the fact that if I start eating unhealthy cooked food, I will look 20 years older within a few months. I should do that experiment, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I was thinking, oh, what could make me blow up on YouTube? Sherry, what do you think about this idea? Because I run all my ideas by Sherry. And then she tells me to do the opposite. Like I say, should I do this or this? She's like, you should do this. And so I do the other thing. So that's how I know what to do. Like she says the opposite of what I should do. Okay. So Sherry, what do you think about this idea? For 6 months, no, for 3 months, I eat crappy food. And and then I go back to raw and I see what happens. Like, how do I look after 3 months or 6 months? And then I eat raw for 3 months or 6 months. What do you think? I'll blow up. Then I was thinking about doing another experiment. What if I eat only cooked food, like whole food, plant-based fruit and vegetables, nuts and seeds for 3 months only, no raw food, and see what happens? I'm not willing to do it, but I think I would blow up if I did that kind of shit. Anyway, love you, my boo. I've got to go because honestly, I'm hungry. Got my salad stuff in the kitchen that I took out an hour before so it's not cold. So I don't have any excuses, okay? Because who wants a fucking cold salad? Um, and I love you so much, and I thank you very much. And again, if you'd like to join my Food Addiction Freedom course, click the link below, check it out. And if you email me today, I'll send you a little discount code and see if it's for you. And you can lock in that price for if you decide to take it, my boo. It's for women only, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.